Hey y'all, it's Alice, and this is my channel, The Witch in the Glen. Let me make sure the light looks right. It's blowing it out a little bit ago. We have some nice rainbows here, which is glorious. So today is the day after the winter solstice. We had a major sun flare, a 3.33, M3.33, solar flare, which is ginormous. If you were watching this at another time, you are probably likely experiencing some energetic waves yourself that correspond with what we're going through as a collective. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. When I say masculine and feminine, I'm referring to energy polarities, not gender. Any gender can embody any of the cards. So, what message does Spirit have for us today? What message does Spirit have for the collective? What message does Spirit have for my 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 collective? What is the highest timeline message that we could get from Spirit? What's the highest vibrational message that we can get from Spirit? What's the highest vibrational message that we can get from Spirit? What's from Spirit? Don't be shy. What message do we have? Ooh, I'll take that one. The Emperor. Okay. All right, let's hear from the Divine Masculines. We're listening. Takes you a little while to come out. Yeah, we understand that. He's coming out, though, in a Two of Cups. He wants to come to you with some kind of a love offer. He is ready to put down his burden and has put in all the work towards coming into alignment so that he can be with his divine partner. He was getting, his thoughts were getting in his way before. He was getting too logical about your connection, but this is like the backstory. So he's coming to you as an emperor. He's coming to you fully balanced, a divine masculine who is giving, protecting, who is compassionate, deep, caring, and enables you to go to the depths and the heights of your relationship with Spirit. He provides the insulation and the framework for you to be able to commune with Spirit. So he's been getting in his head, though. That's like he's put in so much work, but he's had he's had a very hard time putting aside his just analytical side, getting too much in his anxieties about what could happen if he actually follows through and comes to you. The Knight of Wands. This is, I'm being called to say, this is not my energy. I don't read on my own energy when I come on the channel. This is the collective energy stream that I follow, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the readings that I'm giving would apply to me, and that's just the energetic contract that I have with Spirit. Okay, so that was my disclaimer. So I'm getting, yeah, so he's carried a lot on his shoulders, but he's been working very hard to come to terms and find peace with his thoughts and his inner demons. The Knight of Wands, he is coming to you passionately now. This is a person who is confidently moving forward with a passionate offer, a passionate message. This Emperor making big moves. He's had major changes, and it's saying that it's like started when he meets you. That's when this is. And so this can be a timeline right now, or it can be in the future. This is like part of the trajectory of where you are going if you don't make major shifts one way or another. But this is like a timeline that's meant for you at some point, if it resonates with your soul. You have to feel it. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords. You could have been feeling very left out. You could have been, sorry. What is that? You could have been feeling sort of hung out to dry by this person and maybe other people who betrayed you. I think there was more than just the people you were aware of betraying you. There were many people who betrayed you, and you found the strength to turn your head and actually put on a blindfold and let spirit lead you through the dark, so that you didn't have to see all the people who betrayed you. You isolate and ride out the storm as all these revelations are coming to pass. And that could be, what's happening for you now. This is like these are prophecies that we have in many different, we see across cultures, and then if you look in Western science as well too, if you dig in, this is what quantum physics shows. The solar weather is really bringing us into a new earth, a very new relationship to relationships. We are getting our Emperor, I want to say, back. And I guess that might be the case because the Emperor has been with us in previous realms, I'll say. But he hasn't been with us for a very, very long time, like millennia and millennia and millennia. The divine masculine has been warped and expressing as a domineering and or narcissistic and or psychopathic, emotionally vampiric. They get you to emote so that they can drain your energy. That's the only way that they can make their energy themselves, is if they have you around to give them energy. And just anything you can do with passion, they take it. So at first they love bomb you, and they get all this good energy from you, but then they can't tolerate the strength of that. It blows out their transmission, and they end up kind of dialing down the the level of the energy that they take from you. But for you it's just all energy, but they start taking it from you in the form of like lower expressions like anger and fear and sadness. So they elicit those responses in you, and then basically they can like feed off of the energy that puts out in your energetic body. And so that's been going on basically for millennia. That's the relationship of Gaia's divine masculine and the divine feminine. They've been out of whack for a long time, and they're finally coming into balance, and we will no longer be in a realm of toxic masculinity. We will be able to have Gaia will get her divine masculine back, and we will enter into a golden age where there is a complete union between the two, and no more taking advantage of each other. Wow, okay. So really getting into it here. We have the Six of Wands here. We have the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, you feeling like you were really like hung out to dry, left out in the cold, betrayed, and it was like you're looking around like, in what capacity, or like, where in my life am I not being betrayed by someone or something? Who is not taking advantage of me? And you see this masculine as somebody who was not going to betray you, and you kind of felt very comfortable with this person. It's like he's riding into town, and he's like the valiant, righteous person who's going to stick up for you, and then or be there for you. And it looks like that did not happen. We have the Five of Pentacles. It looks like you end up, this is where this betrayal comes in. Something happens, and it all turns, and you end up in despair about this. With the Empress. But see, he sees you now as his Empress. Look at that. This is the two of you coming together. This has been your shadow timeline. You've had to get through all of this by yourself in order to be able to come into balance. Like, look how beautifully these are mirrored, these reads. It's like we have the Emperor as like our storyline, but then we have, this is what's been going on for him, but the two of you are coming together in this Two of Cups, and then we have this backstory that each of you shared, like parallel shadow timelines. And these are really signs of like the two of you coming into alignment, coming into ascension with each other. We have the Four of Wands in reverse, and we have the Seven of Wands in the upright. This is, you might reject like normal wedding or marriage or normal expectations when it comes to those things. The Seven of Wands here, this is a giant who is managing and defending his territory, and he is adeptly keeping at bay all of these attackers, all of these would-be attackers. He is defending defending the fortress. So tell me more about this Four of Wands. 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 Tell me more about this. Yeah, okay, this is a victory. So it's like this was in his eye, in your eye, there was this spark of chemistry that alluded to there being this happily ever after, like a wedding scenario, celebrating your love together. But then we had all these, it's like the two of you got shaken up by all of the alignment work that each of you had to do individually before you could come together. The Five of Swords being a competition of victory. This is y'all are coming out of, it's like, although this was in the reverse, like it didn't really come in, it's like you've been working towards that ever since. It's like that's the dream that he's been trying to protect. He's been defending it from others, keeping it to himself. At a certain point, there is much to be said for really not telling people about certain things. You end up with mixed manifestations happening, and when people kind of look at you like they don't necessarily like buy into whatever you're saying, like your eyes process a message directly from their eyes, and it affects your ability to manifest. The World, so this is like a big end of a cycle happening here. This is, it is like all this shadow work has been so that the two of you can come together. Or so each of you is like, when you're not so that the two of you can come together, it's like so that each of you can be whole on your own. And this stream of energy, this collective, we are ones who, most of us who are here are ones who our soul path is in a pair, is in a couple. And so this type of relationship and this type of love is part of your divine destiny. And we do have this end of cycles here, a big end of the cycle, the World. Everything kind of, all the little details getting ironed out. Right, thank you. It's like everything being cleared for the two of you to come together. Page of Wands. Yeah, and he's very, he's thinking about, he's very attracted to you, I'll say that. Very attracted to you. And he's sort of up, you know, he stays up worrying about this. Worrying about something. It could be he's worried about what's been going on with you, whether you've been with anybody else, assuming that you probably have been with, like, you know, all 10 of these swords, 10 people, all the zodiac signs. But this is giving him this energy to move forward from that in spite of his fears. It's really not about giving you a chance. It's about giving himself a chance. Temperance. Stay balanced. Stay in this energy of being centered, meditating, doing whatever gets you into flow, whatever that is, be it reading tarot, be it reading, be it running. Do more of those things more often. Yeah, I think this is it. This Temperance in reverse, this is like this is our twin flame card. This is all what has to happen in order for the two of you to come together. And this is like letting you know that this is your twin. Take that as it resonates. And a twin is somebody who's a very special connection. It's not just something we flippantly throw around, and most people don't have one. That being said, I read on that energy a lot, and that comes into my stream, so that's what I like to share with you. This is something that's been in the works. It's been held up from coming into manifestation for a long time, and you're going to get this. This is going to come in for you. You are going to come into balance soon. You are going to enter into these ascension energies. Yeah. So I'm excited for you. Hit the like button if you feel so inclined, and I will see y'all later. Bye.